Colonelji, Sergeant at Arms.
Yes. Are you ready?
Yes, we are ready.
All the role players are there. I think Jami, Rajesh is there.
Yes. Only our second speaker, Toastmaster Chesil Cherian, is not around. He's excused for today's meeting.
Okay. Jami is there, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Good to go?
Yes, please.
Another good evening once again, all the leaders on the board, on the screen. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening to you.
Yes, I am Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting and Bhavans Toastmaster meeting 265, hybrid meeting on this evening. I hope you all enjoyed for this meeting, and we will have today also there is as typical meeting as a speech sessions, and along with that we have today the great day to elect our new excom. So please be all with us to enjoy on this evening. Before start our meeting, there are some few ground rules which we remind to ourselves, to wherever you are, to be safe and happy and enjoy this meeting. To know your surroundings, please aware about your surroundings. Offline meeting people, please know where you enter and the same way you can exit in case of any emergency. And please keep noise-free meeting, so it will not be any obstructive while speaking online as well as speaking on offline people. So please keep your microphones mute unless it's required or your speaking position. So with this, I will start today's meeting. Before we go to our meeting, so please repeat our club mission. Repeat after me. And with the standing ovation, it's okay. Stand up and repeat me up. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in a greater self-confidence and personal growth. Thank you. Be seated. Let's restart our meeting 265, Bhavans Toastmasters Club. And today, our presiding officer is our VP Education. Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali is, and of today our President DTM Mahesh Iyer is absent of the meeting. So I request on the stage, distinguished Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali on the stage to proceed for today's meeting.
Good evening, one and all. It's a pleasure whenever we have a meeting with all walks of life people gather at one place. And this is the best fruitful gathering reward I have seen in Toastmasters. We always meet for a purpose and leave with a message. This wonderful meeting of Toastmasters, we Bhavans are carrying it from last 13 years. For members who have joined newly, Toastmaster is a platform where you learn how to express yourself better. You invent your new you. You learn to speak, how to materialize your work, how to organize your main matters of meeting while just learning in these small gatherings. For members who have just joined, it's a prime example for you. You have seen last 2 weeks, we have worked all the way to make this meeting happen. As we don't have guests from outside, I just would feel comfortable to start our meeting. As in all, we are already 15 minutes behind schedule. Today, fortunately, I am also the Toastmaster of the day. So, I'll start proceedings with Toastmaster of the day. Today, I have a small but very interesting theme. It is all about everybody, somebody, anybody, and nobody. So there was a very important project in office, and everybody thought that somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody did. Do you realize why? Just because everybody thought that anybody could do it, nobody realized that everybody wouldn't do it. It ended up everybody blamed somebody when nobody did that, anybody could have done it. So sometimes the moral of the story or moral of the theme is that we all think that yes, this is very simple, it will happen. But if we don't wait somebody else or we don't take a step, nothing is going to happen. This happens in bigger organizations, smaller organizations. But today what I would love to do it, that you think that all four characters are within yourself. Everybody, somebody, anybody, and nobody. Why? Because there are things in life which everybody knows it. Simple example. An apple a day keeps doctor away. But how many of us do have an apple every day? Any? No hands. So this is some simple example. If we know that an apple can prevent us from doctors, still nobody does it. Everybody knows it. Somebody could have done it. Nobody does it. And these are the simple examples which I will carry forward further and explain how to materialize our nobody inside to everybody, all of us. Now, with this meeting, today meeting we have three sets of meeting. For example, first we will be having a prepared speech. Pramukji, we have to get that agenda removed or it's okay? Because Chesil is not around.
Yeah.
So we will have the motion, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So there is a motion of change in agenda. Speaker number 2, Toastmaster Chesil, is not not be available for today's meeting. So we will skip the second speech, and I need to raise a motion for a member who is available, registered with the club. Please, I need second.
Mr. Member Vijay Babu, member of Toastmasters, site support.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay Babu. Let's give the proceedings. So two sections will be there: prepared speech, evaluation, and the last but not the least, very important, the election. So there will be three, and we will skip due to time constraint about the tabletop session. Let's move forward and call our grammarian of the meeting, DTM Anil Kumar Ji Ravenkar, to announce the word of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster today, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali. A warm good evening to all our Bhavans Toastmaster clubs and those who have joined from other clubs. I am extremely happy to see you all today. In simple words, I would say I'm delighted to see you at this meeting, which is our last meeting of the term, meeting number 265. As a grammarian, I have got a role to play, which is basically introducing a new word that you can use in your vocabulary on a day-to-day basis. The second one, to watch out for the spoken English. and pick up those wonderful phrases or words that a speaker has used in today's meeting. The word of the day today is a very simple word. It's delighted, which means happy with something or extremely pleased. Please note, it is an expression of feeling and it's the adjective. The synonym of this word are joy, pleasure, feast, relief. To put it in a sentence, it's very, very easy. And I would expect each and every speaker on the stage to use this word in their spoken language today. I'm delighted to see our club meeting at this last meeting of the term. So here is the feeling. So just use it as a feeling, as an expression of feeling. It's adjective. Now, before I conclude, let me touch upon the theme of the day. Thank you, Toastmaster Latif, for that wonderful theme. I would like to add a small anecdote to do. It came to my thought. There were three friends, somebody, nobody, and mad. This is their name. They were school friends. One day in the school, somebody beat nobody, and he threw that person, their friend, out of the gallery, and he was injured. The third friend went to the principal and complained, "Sir, somebody beat nobody and he pushed him out of the gallery, he is injured." The principal immediately asked him, "Are you mad?" He said, "Yes, I am mad." So this is in line with the theme, but yes, of course, the names of the characters do matter. So it's just a humor that I've been adding in. So we are all delighted to have this meeting, and I would like to hand over the stage back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali. Back to you.
Thank you, DTM Anil. Now, every meeting has a general evaluator. So let me invite for this meeting our general evaluator, DTM Distinguished Toastmaster Bhavans Toastmasters.
Good evening, dear Toastmasters.
Good evening.
Good evening.
On the podium, on the stage, and our offline members. I'm extremely delighted to meet all of you on this wonderful evening, happy evening. Today we are going to have the last meeting of this term, 2022-23. As a general evaluator, my responsibility is to watch the proceedings right from the beginning till the end of the meeting and note down the things which went positively and suggest some improvement points. I feel that there are some scope for further improvements. So I wish all of you a very good meeting. And one more thing I wanted to tell you. We will have an evaluation session. So I will be like a chief evaluator. I will be conducting the evaluation session with the help of seasoned evaluators. This is another responsibility of the general evaluator. Wishing all of you a wonderful evening. And like the theme of the day, we all are like somebody, we all wanted to become someone special with the help of, at the initial time, we don't know each other. We feel that, okay, who's this person? Then later when you come to the meeting, we develop a rapport, we develop some kind of friendship. So we all become somebody to each other and helping each other. In Toastmasters, we help each other and learn and develop and become better versions of ourselves. All the best to everyone, and back to the
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Pramod Bose. Yes, we all learn from each other. This is the best aspect of this Toastmasters meeting. Now let me invite our timer, who will let us know initially that we were started 15 minutes late, but that is his role to explain. Timer, today's timer is Toastmaster Bijobi Bhavan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Latif. And good evening, all Toastmasters, all dedicated Toastmasters attending from the online and offline. and very happy to see you after a break. And this is the last meeting of this term, and very happy to attend this meeting also. And as a timer, it's my role to help you people to indicate the time for different sessions. We have two different sessions mainly today, the prepared speech session and evaluation session. For prepared sessions, it's a 5 to 7 minutes. First 5 minutes I will show the green color, and the 6 minute I will show the yellow color, and the third session, the 7 minutes I will show the red color. For the evaluation sessions, we have a total 3 minutes. First 2 minutes I will show the green color, and the second 2.5 minutes I will show the yellow color, and the third minute I will show the red color, and I will report at the end of each session. So thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bijoti Babu. Now, let's invite Toastmaster Susan Abraham. She's going to be our counter. Please, Toastmaster Susan Abraham.
Thank you, Dean Latif Mansoor Ali. Good evening to all Toastmasters and guests. I'm really delighted to be back to the Toastmasters meeting again after a long time. And I would like to welcome each one of you to the meeting. And today my role is of our counter. My role, I will be looking at the people, at the speakers who will be, if they will be saying filler words like well, and so I would request all the speakers and role players to be very careful, and they can make a small pause instead of having the filler words. Even now, as I am, I myself repeated some words, and so please do not do such things and try to pause instead of getting the filler words done. I'll be giving my report at the end during the evaluation session. And thank you, Dean Latif Mansoor Ali.
Thank you, Toastmaster Susan. One thing which I really liked while you were explaining your role, you said that as I have repeated, many of us does not remember or does not recall that have we said this? Arms and everything. And that is the way where we have the R counter to bring into our knowledge. As we say, think before we speak. We learn how to frame the sentence without R and Rs. Thank you, Toastmaster Susan. Now, it's a time for inviting Toastmaster Zara Ibrahim, and she will be explaining her role of Arc Master. Toastmaster Zara Ibrahim. Zara, we cannot hear you.
Some audio issue.
Can you speak up loudly?
Zara, we cannot hear you.
Volume is low, I think.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now it's okay. Good.
All right. So being a listener, I'll be writing down two sentences which I started this speaking during the when the general evaluator will call me. I will be filling out those sentences. I'll be asking you to unmute yourself and tell me who said it. Am I audible? All right. No? Audible now? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So being a listener, noting down the sentences during the session, and when the general evaluator will call me, I'll be saying out those sentences and will be asking you all to unmute yourself, and you have to tell me who said it. Basically, that's all from my end. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Thank you.
Over to you.
Toastmasters. Yes, Toastmasters Ara, with your permission, I'm going to announce it. I think I have not informed the club. Last week, Toastmasters Ara got engaged with one of our member in Karachi Toastmasters Club, distinguished Toastmasters Saad. So congratulations on behalf of Bhavans Toastmasters for a new journey in your life.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yes. Without further ado, I would just like to highlight with the same theme. There is one more thing which we all know it, but raise your hand if you do it. Who prepares to-do list? Like what are we going to do tomorrow? List of to-do list. What thing?
I do.
Okay.
I don't do it before, but I do it very early in the morning.
Very early in the morning. Yes, that's important. Still, you can see the Toastmaster of that hasn't raised his hand. So I am not doing any of it. Either Apple nor this to-do list. Let's move further. Let me invite our first speaker, distinguished Toastmaster Pramod Bose. His speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Ever Ready. I can change your name, right? Toastmaster Sugna Ganesan. She's been always kind enough to be available for Toastmasters meeting whenever I've called her. Please, I invite you to explain the role, the speech objectives of distinguished Toastmaster Pramod Bose.
Thank you so much. A warm good evening. I'm very delighted to see all our Toastmasters in today's meeting. My target speaker, DTM Pramod Bose, is embarking on his Dynamic Leadership Level 3 Elective Project 2. The purpose of the speeches is for the member to practice delivering social speeches in front of club members. A bucket of roses, DTM Pramod. DTM Pramod, a bucket of roses. All the best to you.
Speech like.
A speech length is 3 to 4 minutes. As the timer, okay. At the end of the 3rd minute, should I say?
No.
Yeah. The speech is 3 to 4 minutes. All the best to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sugna. Bucket of roses. Distinguished Toastmaster Pramod Bose. Bucket of roses. Bucket of roses. Distinguished Toastmaster Pramod Bose.
Thank you. We all like to have this bouquet of roses. When you see that someone presents to someone bouquet of roses, we feel that, oh my God, if someone presents to me a bouquet of roses, that would have been the best thing in my life. We all will be delighted, don't we?
Yes.
Yes. So let me start my speech with the quotation in the agenda itself. Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. That is Bhavans Toastmasters Club. Because here we learn to become leaders. Because we have passionate leaders who always guide and support the new Toastmasters to develop their leadership qualities and take up leadership qualities in the club, beyond the club, in the area level, division level, district level. Let me start with our wonderful leader, our charter member, DTM Anil Kumarji Revanga. Let me present him a bouquet of flowers, roses, because he's the person who brought me into Toastmasters for the first time. From that day onwards, my journey, I have grown, I would say, with humility in leaps and bounds in leadership, from the club to the area to the division. But all these days, one person who is mainly instrumental in my growth is DTM Anil Kumar Jirevan. He is always there to support me, always there to guide me. You say that, okay, in our personal life and in professional life also, when we face an extreme difficulty or some serious doubts about our abilities, there will be one person we always count. That person, if I go and approach him, he would be with me, he would support me all out. So that kind of a belief, that kind of support, DTM Anil Kumar Jirevan is giving to me right from the beginning days until now. I'm sure that in the future also. So I'm taking this opportunity to appreciate his service, and not only to me, to each and every member in Bhavans Toastmasters Club. We'll have to say similar stories which I am telling in front of you today about DTM Anil Kumar Jirevan. What he does with each one, he won't tell outside how he helps each one. But I hear from other people, other Toastmasters in my club, how Anil Kumar Jirevan, DTM Anil Kumar Jirevan help each one of us. So that is the beauty of this wonderful soul, a man of service. And now in District 20, I don't find any other leader who lives the words servant leadership. Servant leadership. The world needs many servant leaders like DTM Anil Kumar Jirevan to take the world further, to take the world to the boundaries of peace and beyond the boundaries of happiness, so that everyone in the world will share that happiness and will live a better life, a delightful life. Veera Mahatma Gandhi, he was a servant leader. He didn't want any glory. When India became an independent country, he could have become the Prime Minister easily, but he didn't go after the power. Such a kind of person, DTM Anil Kumar, he could have become district director or beyond that, but he doesn't want a power. So with the shortage of time, I'm concluding. Long live DTM Anil Kumar Jirevan. God bless you to continue your service. I'm presenting a bouquet of roses. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Pramod Bose. Yes, very rightly said that if, and I've just heard it in my language of Urdu. Yes, 1 minute of silence for the members to please give feedback. Thank you, timer. I urge all the online participants, please, if you can share a personal WhatsApp message to our speaker. Right now, it is distinguished Toastmaster Pramod Bose and following the other speakers. Here I was. The message what this DTM Pramod Bose has given, one thing which I felt, Distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumar Ravenkar has never shared what problems he has. But he has stood always with someone's problem. Rightly said, if I have to compare it to a new version of Gandhiji, it is Distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumar Ji Ravenkar. Let's move on to our second speaker, who is going to deliver his first step in Toastmaster fraternity. And that is not a small thing, it's a courageous stuff. Because the time and effort what you make for your first speech, maybe it goes on with a similar time, but the first one is always the difficult one. Let me invite Toastmaster Susan Abraham to share the speech objectives.
Thank you, Team Latif Mansurali. I'm so delighted to be part of the evaluation session, and especially to evaluate TM Rajesh Chinnan, who will be giving his first speech in the Bhavans Toastmasters Club. I really wish him all the best. This is his icebreaker speech, and I'm sure he'll be doing his very best. The title of his speech is From Humble Beginnings to Thriving Entrepreneurship, Embracing Challenges and Inspiring Success. His speech length is 5 to 7 minutes. Speech title, From Humble Beginnings to Thriving Entrepreneurship, Embracing Challenges and Inspiring Success. Let's welcome Rajesh Chinnan to give his icebreaker speech. All the best, Rajesh Chinnan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Susan Abraham. Do I have to repeat the speech title again? See, this is what we learn. A difficult speech title so that Toastmaster of the Day also has to remember it. Let me invite Toastmaster Rajesh for his first icebreaker speech. Stay this. You have to see the card? Time.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening. My name is Rajesh. I come from a humble village, Oribanayu, from Thrissur district of Kerala, South India. In my family, I have father, mother, and 2 sisters. You know, despite of lot of struggles and efforts, my family always, such as my father was a laborer and my mother was a beedi maker. Even then, they always prioritized my education. They provided unwavering support. I began my academic at Mangod School in my village. However, the turning point happened when I was in 5th standard, when I got selected to study in Navodaya Vidyalayas. The opportunity was a stroke of luck, as only 8 people got selected, because thousands of people applied on that time, and I was so lucky to be part of the team. At Navodaya Vidyalaya school days, it gave me a lot of motivations, and it's played a vital role in shaping up my career. My long-term vision was becoming a chartered accountant. At my school, with the help of my teachers and my seniors, they contributed a lot to my career achievement. After passing my Navodaya school days, I pursued my graduation in Thrissur district, Sri Krishna College and St. Aloysius College. I completed my graduation with good academic results. Following that, I embarked on my journey becoming a chartered accountant. I moved to Chennai. I spent around 7.5 years, including my articleship. Like any of CA student, I struggled a lot, especially in the last stage of my CA final course, because I have to balance my work and my education to support financially my family. I started my overseas employment in Dubai as auditor. I spent almost around 2 years. Later I moved to Kuwait. I started my Kuwait career working with Sadida Holding Company. I spent around 3 years prior joining in my current employment as a finance manager of Translate Logistic Company. As a part of my professional development, I started my international qualification such as CIMA. I completed my CIMA in 2020. I earned a designation as CIMA CGMA in addition to my CA qualification. You know, like any other CAs, I always wanted to be in practice and be in self-employment. I always discussed with my CA colleague for last 5 to 6 years, but it didn't work out due to various reasons. But it all happened during onset of pandemic, COVID pandemic, when I and my family got stranded in India almost 7 to 8 months. Then we decided to settle back to home country. So after that, my wife resigned from Ministry of Health as staff nurse after serving 13 years. With the help of her, we started our group company called NeedSearch Group of Companies actually. I have two beautiful sons. One is studying in 6th standard, another one is in 4th standard. With a lot of motivation and support to my wife, I was able to change her career from staff nurse to a financial advisor. She has taken a lot of training and classes. Now she is servicing more than 100 clients on timely basis. I personally feel that it is a great achievement in my career. Outside of my professional career, I do spend a lot of time for a lot of sports activities, especially in long distance running. I'm officially a marathon runner. I have participated in a lot of long distance running. I have completed a lot of marathons. Last year I won 3rd prize in a competition where I completed almost 450 kilometers in 18 days. I was only one Indian won that prize so far. I always encourage and motivate people to taking up long distance running. With that effect, many people started communicating. With my encouragement, I was able to bring a lot of people. Now we have a team of almost like-minded 100 fitness enthusiast people. I run for myself to keep my fitness active, and I always believe that health is wealth. I always wanted to be a good speaker, but I never made an attempt and I pursued it. Recently, I learned about Toastmasters through one of my friends. His name is Mr. Bhavans Toastmasters. He referred me to Mr. Pramod Bose. That is how I joined Toastmasters. I believe that I can learn many things that can improve my communication skill. Thereby, I can transform into a good speaker. My experience so far about Toastmasters has been very positive. I'm looking forward to learn many things from the Toastmasters family. Thank you for patiently listening to my story.
As we all know, this is the first speech, so we will all give a standing ovation for Toastmasters. Not only here, online also, everyone is clapping for you. Thank you once again. We'll have 1 minute of silence for members to give valuable feedback for Toastmasters' speech. Thank you, Timer. Toastmaster Bijobi Babu. We learned the in and out of Toastmaster Rajesh. We found an athlete in him. We found a dedicated person who wants to grow. Now let's move forward. He has learned his life not only from Toastmasters in Bhavans, joining other clubs, then giving services to District 20 for area positions. Recently concluded area director, Toastmaster Johnny Stephen. His speech will be evaluated by none other than Toastmaster Colonel Reddy. Please give his project speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. And once again, good evening, delightful Toastmasters. And my special greetings to Toastmaster John Stephen. Today, Jomi is going to embark his path, presentation mastery, as a project, effective body language. The purpose of this speech is for the member to deliver a speech with awareness of intentional or unintentionally of body language, as well as to learn the practice and refine how use those non-verbal communications. When he delivers this speech, he has to say to us how to use his body structures and to communicate to us with that. So the speech title for Toastmaster Jomi is COVID Times. COVID Times, Toastmaster Jomi John, and his timings was 5 to 7 minutes of the speech delivery time. Please timer note down, is 5 to 7 minutes of the speech. And with this, I'll hand over to Toastmaster of the day to invite the speaker.
Thank you, Toastmaster Colonel Reddy. Let's hear from Toastmaster Johnny Stephen. COVID times. COVID times, Toastmaster Johnny Stephen.
You can still make something beautiful and powerful from your worst nightmare. I repeat, you can still make something very beautiful and powerful out of your worst nightmare or a very difficult situation. A quote by Gabe Boulevard. She was an American sprinter. Those were once in a generation times. Once in a generation, the COVID times, beginning 2019 up to 2022. In fact, still running. Like most of you, it was a very harrowing experience for me and my family as well. My wife works in the Ministry of Health, so it was work as usual for her. My son, I had to go to the office, so it was work as usual for me also. The silver lining of the part was the kids were on leave. We were all very afraid. After about a couple of months, I was forced to go on vacation for 2.5 months from my office. I was dreadful of the fact that how I sit in my house, within the house, with the restrictions on, with my kids, for 2.5 months. But as the going says, you have to catch the bull by its horns. To make something constructive out of the situation, I decided in these occasions to teach my children who were there with me how to ride a cycle. Now there's a small open space behind my building where we go for quick walks. So I got a cycle and I taught my eldest daughter. She balanced the cycle first without paddling, and later on with the one leg she started paddling, and subsequently within 15-20 days she was an expert in that. I followed the same procedure for my second child also. Likewise, I decided to pursue my second hobby, that is cooking. Well, I didn't go in for anything fancy, but I did try to start cooking what we cook at the normally. My wife was working as usual, so to help her out, what we make in the house, I tried to master myself. I also bought a small oven so that we could meet with my wife and start baking. Initially it was very tough, but then yes, after about 2 or 3 months, good positive results came out. Another very important thing came out of COVID times was the fact that I was the Vice President Corporate Relations of this club, Bhavans Toastmasters Club. Whoever thought when I was elected that COVID would strike? That time our president, and president of those times, Toastmasters Santosh was adamant that every poster had to be made before meetings and every congratulatory certificates had to be made after the meetings. I had no clue how to make posters, I had no clue how to make videos. But with you taking classes from Toastmaster Kajiatan online and also other YouTube videos, I did manage to make it out. And with very strong support from my president, Toastmaster Santosh Patros, at the end of our term, we could manage to bring out two newsletters and 1 brochure for our club. So that was really inspiring for me. The most part was I was making posters for the area contest in Bahrain and also for other clubs. So I could interact with a lot of people from other clubs also. That was an eye-opener for me. There are a couple of points which I learned from COVID, which I'd like to share with you. Number 1, family matters the most. All of us majority of us tend to take our families for granted. Our wives for granted, our kids, okay, they'll stay for granted. We all have our personal problems, we all have our professional problems. But at the end of the day, whom do we go back to? Where do we get our comfort? We get from our families, from our wives. That is the main thing. So, family matters the most. Just imagine so many people during COVID times died. They did not even get a proper burial. Nobody was there to even look after them. So, family matters the most. Number 2, what we got, the lesson I learned from it was self-care is not self-indulgence. Self-care is not self-indulgence. Out of 24 hours a day, spending 1 hour for our physical needs, like be it a walk in the park or be it for swimming, anything just to spend for ourselves, taking care of our health, going for that checkup, paying a little extra for that test, it's not a waste of time. It's worth every penny. Going for that. Third point what I learned was age is just a number. Surprising, but age is just a number. I learned it during COVID times. COVID struck everybody, irrespective of caste, color, religion, gender, everybody. So many young people died. So many older generation also died, but so many older generation outlived the resilience shown by the older generation. It was really surprising back in my own home state. Just if you want to just have a look at it, when I was thinking about it, just look at the newsmakers nowadays which is going on. The most powerful person, the American president, is thinking about running for re-election at the age of 81. Just imagine our thinking mentality at the age of 81. His closest competitor, the Republican Party, is standing at the age of 76. You can just Google the age of the Russian president, you can Google the age of the Turkish president. Why not? Even our own Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh, at the advanced age, after having 2 bypass surgeries, still was the Prime Minister for our country. So, age is just a number, it's all in our mindset. Last but not definitely the least, we must embrace technology. Now, technology is something. This, our phone. I can make orders, I can make food, I can order food, I can pay my school fees. I do everything with this. Swiggy, Zomato, everybody is making heavy profits. So embrace technology, without which we'll all get failure. I can go on and on and on. But the fact is, we are all lucky to be alive after COVID. Let's learn our lessons and move forward and keep one thing in mind, health is wealth. Thank you very much. Over to you, Toastmasters today.
Isn't it an eye-opener? Let's have 1 minute for the members to give feedback to our speaker, Toastmaster John. And then after all, I will tell you my struggle. Online members, please give feedback to our speaker Johnny on WhatsApp, if possible. Thank you, timer. Yes, so I was talking about my struggle. Today, the speech what you witnessed, it is maybe 100 times I messaged Toastmaster Johnny to be available, and this is the time where he said, this time I'm going to deliver. Yes, it is all his commitments. It is all about coming and delivering on the platform, but it was my struggle also. Thank you very much. Here we end up our first leg of the meeting, which is the prepared speech. We end up a good time of learning with all takeaway messages. Let's invite Timer to please share the timing report for all the speakers. Toastmaster Viju.
Toastmaster DTM Pramukh Bose, it's 4 minutes 26 seconds. Toastmaster Rajesh, 6 minutes 40 seconds. Toastmaster Jomi Stephen, 7 minutes 30 seconds. All are qualified for the work.
Thank you. Over here, everyone please use this ballot for giving your best, nominating your best speaker. And I request the online speakers, online attendees, if they can just share their best vote, their best speaker to myself on the Zoom chat. Thank you very much. So I request everyone to please enjoy a 10 minutes break. Oh, 1 minute. I see distinguished Toastmaster Saad Shoaib. If distinguished Toastmaster Saad Shoaib can share a few words. Thank you for gracing us in your meeting. Toastmaster Saad Shoaib, distinguished Toastmaster Saad Shoaib is the what we call fiancé of our Toastmaster Zahra Ibrahim.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Lateef. So I was actually occupied somewhere, and I was getting bored, bored over there. So so I thought, why not get a bit of an excitement and entertainment by joining the Bhavans Toastmaster meeting. So it's an honor to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Saad Shoaib. Distinguished Toastmaster Saad Shoaib, we will take a 10 minutes break, or maybe 5-7 minutes break. Please relax yourself, ease in your muscles, and then we will have an evaluation session. We'll go for a refreshment over here. Thank you.
Unmuted. Meeting room is unmuted. Can you?
Yeah, he's muted.
Muted. Can you unmute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
now it's done.
We'll just start from beginning.
Okay.
Once again, good evening, everyone. So let's go to the evaluation session. The first evaluator for the speaker from DTM Program Boss, Toastmasters Student Organization, I invite her onto the podium to evaluate her speech.
Thank you. Gratitude is an attitude, and attitude of gratitude will always take us to an high altitude. Today, my target speaker, DTM Pramukh, was once again proven that. A warm and delighted good evening to all my offline, online Toastmasters. And my special good evening to my target speaker, DTM Pramukh Bose, for his enormous attempt again, as usual, for the bouquet of roses. What I expected when I read the topic from DTM Pramukh Bose, the bouquet of roses. Definitely it's going to be a school life story, love story, what he offered for his lover, maybe Shibama, or college time. That's what I expected. So he's going to say, share all of this a love story. On the contrary, what my target speaker brought for all of us, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Wow! Congratulations for your topic, the topic you have chosen for that. His gratitude towards his mentor DTM Anil Kumar Revankar, a well-renowned personality, down-to-earth personality I would say, a genius, humble man whom all we love. I really love him. He's a man, like whenever if I get any problem, immediately comes to my mind is I go to DTM Anil Kumar. Not only like related to the Toastmaster, wherever, even in my school problem or wherever, whatever is the thing, what should I do, Anilji? I would go to him. Always for the problem, he would be the solution. Then he would say, you could have done it this way, you could have did this way. So he's such a nice person, and I'm happy to hear from my target speaker what I felt for him. Two things I loved in your speech. You came forward and leaned at the start of your speech to emphasize on the topic, a bouquet of roses. That I love. Second thing, the comparison you made with our national father, father of our nation, that is Gandhiji, with the DTM Anil Kumar. Not only with the topics or the points, both they resemble. You see, you can have Mahatma Gandhiji picture and as well as DTM Anilji picture. Both resemble each other. I agree. Not only physical features or characteristics also, physical features also will suit for them. So I never compared Anilji with Gandhiji. Hereafter, wherever I see Gandhiji's picture, I would remember Anilji. Thank you for that. And what a lovely compliment you gave him. I agree all your points. He's a person never and ever reveal what he did for others and also what he is go through. Like if I have a problem or DTM Pramukh has a problem, what he would have said, can I talk to you tomorrow? Can we talk on this after some time? But Anilji is not a person. Like whatever problem he is go through or whenever he's a person immediately answer us. And he never postponed no delay in answer and all that. And for a speaker of your caliber, there is a improvement. A bit I felt from your usual talk, the stage uses today was little bit only. Other than overall, it was a good speech, and all the best for your future project. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Now, the all-important speech today delivered by Toastmaster Harish Chinnan, because I would say that the most important speech in a Toastmaster meeting is the icebreaker speech. The person take the courage to come for the first time on the podium and face the audience and speak in front of them for 5 to 7 minutes. Let's hear from the evaluator, Toastmaster Susan Abraham, online. Over to you.
Thank you, DTM Bose. Hello, Rajesh. Thank you for coming up and completing your icebreaker speech. It was really presented well, and I would like all of you to give a loud applause to Rajesh. He had a striking title. He had a striking title, From Humble Beginnings to Thriving Entrepreneurship, Embracing Challenges and Inspiring Success. A well presented speech. You excelled at introducing yourself very well, and we are happy to know more about you today. You mentioned about your family, your education, your achievement of your dream to become a chartered accountant. You do not stop there and work to get more certification. Kudos to you. We are happy to know about your other interests, especially the marathon running. Yes, it is for our fitness, and it is great that you're taking time for your fitness. As for I see, you are a very confident speaker. You had vocal variety, made eye contact, and so I think you are already a good speaker with traits of a good speaker. Sure, there are some areas of improvement, which I'm sure you will pick up with the coming speeches. All I would like to say before this speech is that you should, not for this speech, for the upcoming speech, you should prepare the speech with a proper introduction, a catchy introduction, where you will catch the attention of the audience. Then your main body explaining your title, and lastly, your conclusion with a takeaway message, a quote, a phrase that people will remember when they go back. Lastly, although your title was a striking title, I suggest you have a shorter title. And I wish you all the best for your upcoming speeches. I'm sure you will do great. You're, you're so much better than myself when I introduced myself, my first icebreaker speech. And I wish you all the best. Thank you, Rajesh.
Thank you, TM Susan. Now, after I would say a long break, Toastmaster Jomi came here and delivered a speech. That itself is inspiring to see you back on the podium. Thank you so much. And to evaluate this speech, we have our immediate past president and area director, TM Kodalandi. Over to you.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Pramukh Bose as General Evaluator. And I want to thank you for Toastmaster Jomi Stephen to remember us all of about 2 years before what we all struggled with the COVID. But at the same time, we all learned the new things. And today, Toastmaster Jomi Stephen is also remembered to all as what we did that laser time, the lockdown time, and the entire family was together in the one square box like. So that days, again, remember to us for you that thank you, Toastmaster Jomi, to remembering all of those. And you did excel in that, pulling out all the memories too in your speech as a speech content today. So as I want to congratulate again to you completion of this level 2 of project 2 as effective body languages. The strengths always we have that learning mindset should be there. Adapt as a learning mindset. So those all you are explained to us how there is no age limits and there is nobody can, if I can do, anybody can do, and someone do if all of we do. So nobody is excused for in this delighting world. So you all do it for the delightful. And as you explained in your speech, and there are so many examples as you taken, and those all real and fact. Those stages all we are came with our parents to teachers and we teachers to our children how to ride a bicycle. So this is a well explained and well example you taken it and easily to learn, and you shown the path how you can to teach the children as food preparation as well as the skills development. So mostly I want to give some improvements according to the speech, your speech, where the purpose of the speech is says the intentional and unintentional communication skills we need to show with our body languages. So those examples we need to also take it, some of unintentional communication where we happen during our personal career and personal life where we are doing the jobs and all. So those some examples have taken it and add it into one of the example into your speech. It will be great looks and it will be more structured your speech according to the speech objectives. Orally, your speech is eye enlightened and easily to understand and focused on the purpose, and there's you have structured your speech according to the objectives and engaging the audience with the titles and quotes and personal experiences. And this will be a great speech from yours. Thank you. Over to General Evaluator.
Now we have the grammarian. He will present his report about our usage of English language. Over to you, DTM.
Thank you, General Evaluator, DTM Pramukh Bose. I am extremely delighted today to be present in this meeting as a grammarian. Wow, what a wonderful set of speakers we had today. You have made my task very easy. I'm very happy also to say that we have seen, or I would say I have seen today a great improvement in our speakers as far as the language is concerned. Bravo, kudos to all of you. The word of the day, delighted, was used almost by all the speakers who were on the podium. Especially, I would like to name GTM Pramukh Bose and Toastmaster Susan for using that word 3 times during their presence on the stage. I would highly appreciate if our speakers could correct a few areas which I have noted. Number 1, let's refrain from using the word target speaker. It doesn't look very favorable. Let's say our speaker or my speaker instead of saying target speaker. There were a few areas which I felt were grammatically not correct. One of the phrase which I did catch was, many generations died. As a Toastmaster, we always should strive to use some words which are very soothing and which will give a better meaning or better wording to what you want to express. The same could have been easily said, many generations were wiped off during the COVID pandemic. Very simple to say, because died word looks to be very common, which everybody can use. But as a Toastmaster, we have to strive to use some words which are more appealing. Some of the good phrases which I did catch during the meeting were pulling out memories. It was something new, but I would appreciate if you would have said down the memory lane, which looks more pleasing. Age is just a number. Family matters the most. Something very catchy, we could use it very often. Embrace the technology. One of the speakers said, embrace the challenges. So embrace and the adjective looked very impressive today. Overall, I was very happy with the speakers, and I will, as I said, the speakers, especially I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Jomi to show a great improvement. He was on the stage today with that confidence. DTM Pramukh Bose, I don't have to say anything. He is a speaker. And a special congratulations to our icebreaker today. Yes, he did a fantastic job. Overall, I'm very happy with the speakers today as far as the grammarian report is concerned. I wish you all the best and continue using the word of the day, which will be delighted. Thank you. Back to General Evaluator, DTM Pramukh Bose. Over to you.
Wonderful guest, those is present in the meeting. It's a pleasure to have guests in BDC's meeting. Toastmaster Feroz, can you speak a couple of minutes addressing us? Are you there?
Yeah, hi, good evening. It's a great pleasure that, after a long time, connecting back and attending the meeting. So, that is a great thing to connect and, get especially Bhavan's meeting, which is so far away. I'm getting the pleasure of attending that because you're so far away and it was difficult to drive, but I'm getting the benefits of interacting and learning with all the esteemed Toastmasters. So it's a great thing to connect and, uh, attend the evaluations and what. I've been here for a short time only, but it's a great feeling. Thank you so much for organizing this hybrid session and reconnect. And also, there was a speech on COVID and all those things. So uh, freshened up all the memories and the hardships and the recovery and also. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed, and I look forward to attend few sessions in the future also if this hybrid mode continues. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Feroz. Now let's have the report for the timer. So all the three evaluators are the grammarian. Spoken within their time limits.
Suguna Ganesh, it's a 3 minute 40 second. Toastmaster Susan 2 minute 33 second. Toastmaster Kondal Reddy 3 minute 6 second. DT Anil Kumar 3 minute 11 second. Toastmaster Suguna is not qualified for.
So you can vote for the best evaluator. Unfortunately, Toastmaster Suguna is not included in the list for voting. So online attending members will send your votes to Toastmaster Latif to the chat box. And others, please.
Yeah.
Yes. So minute is over. Now we have the Alcounders reports from our vibrant Toastmaster T.M. Susan Abraham. Over to you, Toastmaster Susan.
Thank you, DTM Pramukh. I don't know what to say, whether should I say I'm delighted to say or I'm sad to say. I'm delighted to say that I did not find any of them, and I'm sad to say that it was only me who started with the R's and the Ums. And I wish all the speakers and in the upcoming speeches and rules that you continue the same momentum of not using the filler words or R's or rather than making small pauses and continuing your speech. Wishing all the role players and speakers the very best. And thank you for making my role so easy.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Susan. Now let's hear from our half master. Fasten your seatbelt. Ready to answer the questions. Over to you, Toastmaster Sarah Ibrahim.
Not visible now.
Little bit voice we can hear.
Remove your headphone. Better.
Not clear.
Okay.
Now it's better.
Laptop. Like if I remove my headphones, I can't able. I'm unable to hear the speech. I can join from my phone. Just give me 10 seconds. I'm joining from my
Yes, you are muted, Toastmaster Sarah. I think something happened. You are muted. Latif? Looks like she is muted.
I think she's going to come. She switched off her camera also.
Let's wait for a minute.
She sent some message.
Yeah. Sarah, please, can you please unmute yourself?
Joining from phone, she's.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, something happening. Technical error. Okay. I would, with your permission, let me present my report, General Director's report. And once Dr. Sarah rejoin, she is there. Dr. Sarah, can you hear? Connecting to audience.
am I audible?
Yes. Very much. Over to you.
Wonderful. Okay. So I'm starting off with, you can unmute yourselves. All right. So there was a quotation said by DTM Pramod, and can anyone highlight 2 keywords from that quotation? He talked about success and am I audible?
Should I answer?
Yes, you are audible.
Can you repeat again?
Yes, still thinking.
Okay. So it was
Before
success.
you are a leader.
There was a quotation.
Growing.
L. It starts with letter L. I said it.
Leaders.
Okay. Leaders.
Yes.
Yes, it's
Wonderful.
regarding leaders. Yeah. Before you are a leader, success is about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is about growing others.
Yes. To whom DTM gratitude in the beginning of the speech?
To whom? What? To what?
To whom DTM?
Yeah, to the Bhavanites, to the Bhavans members. He was referring to Bhavans members. Yeah.
I'm asking to whom DTM Pramod shown gratitude. In the
DTM Anil Kumar ji.
That was easy.
Gandhiji.
That was you said.
Yeah, I know. That was easy question. Yeah.
You said 2 things which I loved about your speech. 2 things.
Once again.
He's an evaluator who said 2 things I loved about your speech.
Suguna.
Yes.
Suguna.
Age is just a number.
Jomi.
Yes. Okay. Someone said you are a good speaker. You have traits of a good speaker.
Susan Abraham.
Who said it?
Yeah. It was
Toastmaster Susan.
It was Toastmaster Susan.
Yeah, it was Toastmaster Susan.
Yeah.
Okay. Who emphasized upon the structure and on takeaway message? There was an evaluator who said it to a speaker. I said she.
Yeah.
That was purposely.
It was Susan only. I believe it was Susan.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. I have two more. Someone said that you should not be using target speaker during your speeches.
Anil Kumar ji.
Not me.
Okay. So who said I'm extremely delighted thrice? There were two people who said delighted 3 times, and it was said by
DTM Prabhu can.
It was
DTM Prabhu and Toastmasters Susan.
yes.
Yeah, true.
Last but not the least, I have two more. There was a speaker who mentioned about the kilometers he ran, or it was about the marathon, I guess.
Rajesh.
How many kilometers?
Rajesh.
Toastmaster Rajesh.
No, it was. I know it was Toastmaster Rajesh, but how many kilometers were there?
400.
480.
Very good. I ran for
50 kilometers in it.
Yes, I ran for my dash.
Yes. Well,
You have
help.
blank. I run for my.
I ran for my wealth. Health.
Self. Okay. Yes.
No.
Good. Okay. I always believe it's the last one. I always believe health is dash.
Health is wealth.
Yeah, who said it?
Wealth.
Health.
Health is wealth.
All right. I motivated.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, it was Toastmaster Rajesh. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Thank you so much, such a delightful question and answer session. I would say, Master. But I have a question to all of you. Only Toastmaster Zara cannot answer, others can answer. Who is the fiancé of Toastmaster Zara who attended today?
Sad.
Okay.
DTM Sad.
I'm wishing you all the best for the both of you from our Bhavans Toastmasters Club for your happy married life. Thank you so much.
Maybe evaluated both each other.
Now, okay, let me start with the positive things. Love to see all of you in the meeting today. We all take so much. I would not say pain. We take so much dedication, passion to come, especially to come physically in the world and attend the meeting. It inspires each other to see the faces, smiling faces, and also to see the people Toastmasters attending from the different parts of the world. See, we can see Toastmasters from Pakistan and from India in different parts, isn't it? Such a wonderful feeling. Thank you so much for all of you to make BTC a special club. Speakers were wonderful speakers. All the three speakers, so including me. Speakers were excellent. Especially I like the icebreaker speech of Toastmaster Rajesh. No, I am pronouncing correctly, no? Yeah. Rajesh. His name is Rajesh. Toastmaster Rajesh. Two beautiful life stories. So when you speak from your heart, from your own life examples, that inspires. Isn't it? We can see many inspiring, wonderful stories from the internet that don't inspire too much, But when someone comes to the podium and delivers his story, a life story with a passion, that inspires. So much inspiring messages there. How he groomed himself from, developed himself with his passion and hard work from the smaller level, humble beginnings to, I will not say the top level, he is still going to the top, but much improvement. And I know that The chartered accountancy exam is one of the most toughest exam in the world, I would say. But with his dedication clear and his passion for self-improvement, and that how he become a runner, the marathon runner, and he inspired his wife to change her career. Normally, always say, behind a man's success, there is a woman. I would say, behind a woman's success, there is a man. So we all, it's an inspiration message for all of us, especially for men. And other Toastmasters show me how easily we wouldn't. I didn't see that he's taking any effort. The words are flowing from his mouth quite naturally, quite beautifully, with a lot of beautiful takeaway messages. Thank you, Toastmaster. Jomi, nice to hear your speeches. We would want to hear more speeches. All the evaluators are wonderful, beautiful evaluations. I liked all the evaluations. Just for a point of improvement, couple of things. One thing, we started a bit late. Let's try to come, including myself, came a bit late. Let's all physically or online also try to come at 5:45, at least 15 minutes earlier, then we can have meeting start on time, 6 o'clock. Agenda is beautiful, everything is beautiful. Yeah, let's improve this, our attendance. Let's this meeting mark a new beginning. Try to attend regularly. I know sometimes we have some extremely unavoidable circumstances we can't attend, but otherwise try to attend meeting regularly. That will improve your skills as well as inspire others also to improve their skills. Thank you so much. Over to you, the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, Mr. Toastmaster Pramod Bose, for evaluating our meeting and hiding those negative points for improvement. I will take it in person, and inshallah we will make it a success. Yes, attendance is important, and this time I learned, due to election we needed 50% of attendance to maintain the quorum. So I learned how to maximize the attendance by at least approaching each and every member and at least to hear from them, either they are busy, available, online or physical. So thank you very much once again for everyone for joining it and making it a success. Let's move on for the last but very important, which is rare in Toastmasters. It happens a yearly once. Club officer election, or do you want to have a vote?
Yeah, voting.
Okay. Best role players voting will happen simultaneously, but I will invite Toastmaster Colonel Reddy. A small briefing, a small introduction about him. Toastmaster Colonel Reddy ji was the first man who had this position of VP Education and made me a successor. I was very energetic at that time. Still, I am energetic. But that time it was very much energetic that he silently observing me and noticed me. Though I had plenty of things which he said and I did not listen to him. First thing foremost was I had repeated speakers and not new speakers. He wanted to have those speakers who have given a speech on this one take a role on the next meeting, and those who are the role players do the meeting or speech for the next meeting. But that did not happen from one of the point of view. But yes, I encouraged many things. The most thing which I matched or I loved it was no matter what, even if there is a flaws in yourself, stand up, face it. I learned this in past 1 year. I learned this in last few weeks. I knew it that there was something wrong which I also did not do well. But how well the other leaders supported me, and I quietly rise again with the same energy which I lost few days back or few weeks back. Thank you once again. Let me invite Colonel Ji to start the proceedings for the club election. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor. Yeah, wonderful words of yours, and we all the same stage. We are still learning and growing, and we are improving ourselves to manage, to lead, to learn, and grow. So these all words are there with us, and these all words are there with Bhavans Toastmasters clubs. So our seniors and our new members and we all together, we are leading for Bhavans Toastmasters club. So thank you once again to giving this opportunity to conduct or as a election committee chair as immediate past president of Bhavans Toastmasters club, and privilege to have honor for us in this stage to conduct for this. Before going to elect as a new set of the leaders, this as a formality, as a club should have as elected leaders to lead the club. So what is a lead? This perfect example as a leader is a leadership style, where you can is a model for all of us as a members to behave here as a behavior and to grow as a team of the club. So when this is happened, so no matter whatever it is, we are presidential distinguished club status past decade. So this I want to continue for this legacy to kept for us to as a role models of the leaders, and our club leaders and members are serving entire district in different positions. So those itself is giving us what is the importance as a learning as a leaders. So today I want to request to our club secretary, Toastmaster Zara Ibrahim, to take a small attendance sheet and to know that the quorum is established for all today's members. So please confirm, Toastmaster Zara Ibrahim, the quorum is established. It should be 50% plus 1 of total membership. Toastmaster Zara, can you give me clearance for this?
Yes.
Please give the attendance.
Yes.
Say the attendance and the total members and attendance.
Okay, I have to write it and send it to.
No. Just say in the openly. You can say our total membership is 24 members and attended plus like this.
Okay.
6 are in this club on physical platform.
Yes.
6 members.
Yes. Yeah.
7, 8. 6 plus 8. We have 14.
14 members, sir. 14.
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Zara, to confirming of that is 50% plus 1 as a quorum established as per TMI regulations. So with this, as I have a couple of responsibilities of each role as a leaders. So first I will read the responsibilities, then I will take a nomination or confirm a nomination and open to the floor if anybody is nominated for the particular position. I will start with this. Everybody please follow me, and if I am not clear anywhere, you can ask the query and I can clarify to you. If any role or responsibility, if something you are not able to clarify, understand, I can able to clarify once again. So let's start with the top to bottom. Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali, can you proceed? Can I proceed?
Yes, please.
Okay. So now we will go for the first Sergeant at Arms. Thus, Sergeant Arms is keep track of the club physical properties such as banner, letteron, timing devices, and other materials of club. And Sergeant Arms arrive early to prepare the meeting place and for members. And also Sergeant Arms to stay late to store all the items or club equipments into proper place. Sergeant Arms also has a role to play during the business meetings, speech contests, or any other special club events. For example, the Sergeant Arms is escort a potential new member outside of the club meeting place while the membership voting is going for admitting of the new member. So such as the Sergeant Arms to stand at the door while contesting complete the speech contests to ensure that the speaker is not to be interrupted. And stay connect with the Toastmaster International to receive leader letters and announcements published in Toastmaster website. So these are few responsibilities and roles for Sergeant Arms. All are understand and clear? Please give thumbs up, possible? Yes, thank you. Thank you for confirming those few rules of Sergeant Arms. So for this position, today, I received a nomination of our club member, Toastmaster Suguna Ganeshan I received as a nomination for Toastmaster Suguna Ganeshan for Sergeant Arms for this year as a club role player, club officer. So I open this nomination to open the floor who are attended on physical or online attendance to anyone want to nominate for the same position. Please keep the raise your hands and I will take the nomination. Then I will proceed further. I will count, or if anybody raise, please raise hand. I will count 5 to 1. Then I will proceed for all your. There is no open nominations in the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I accept, and there is no floor nominations for the Sergeant Arms of role. So this, I will take the consent from the Toastmaster Suguna Ganeshan for this role, and your responsibilities are agreed, and you have to say, yes, I agreed. Toastmaster Suguna Ganeshan?
Yes, I agree.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suguna Ganeshan, for your agree for this role. Any objections of this role to conduct, to get this elected of the role of Sergeant Arms for against Toastmaster Suguna Ganeshan? Please open the floor now, everybody. You can have the raise hand or give the objections for this candidate to having nomination of Sergeant Arms. I'll count again 5 to 1. If none, then I can proceed further. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I accept. There is no opposition or against for of this role of Toastmaster Suguna Ganeshan to lead as a Sergeant Arms year 2023 and 2024 duration. Thank you, Toastmaster Suguna Ganeshan, and congratulations for nominating as a Sergeant Arms of the club. Please accept your responsibilities and roles. I will wish all the best for this duration. Let's move further. Toastmaster Latif Mansoor, can you give clearance for the next role?
Yes, Toastmaster Kodalji, you take proceedings from here. No need my help.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali, for giving such a wonderful opportunity to conduct such this session. So now our next role is as treasurer. Treasurer is important role as a club, as an accountant, as we can call as a club accountant, and he or she has to be charged to submitting membership renewals dues to the world headquarters of Toastmasters International, and financial records to maintain of the club. And also, the treasurer duties is usually not most important in the club, but when the treasurer can be also taken as responsibilities of other leadership positions when when and required of other leaderships or leaders are absent or not available during the meetings or club activities. So that's why the treasurer is very important to as a replacement of any absent leaders of the club members. And also treasurer's importance, the leader letter and announcement of published Toastmaster websites to circulate in the club group or club members. So with this is the responsibilities of treasurers. So for this treasurer, I have received as a nomination is our earlier served for the treasurer, Toastmaster Bijopi Babu. So I will open the motion to all the floor and interest of nomination of this position. So I will count 5 to 1. So please raise your hands to compete for this position. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I received none. So this confirmation that nomination of Toastmaster Bijopi Babu is accepted for all the members, and I am requesting Toastmaster Bijopi Babu to give acceptance and concerns of these duties and responsibilities. Over to Toastmaster Bijopi Babu. Please give your acceptance.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, I agreed, accepted for this role and responsibilities. Say, Toastmaster Bijopi Babu.
Oh, yeah, I think it's mute, I think.
No, it's at mute. Unmute.
Unmuted?
Yeah.
Yes, I agree for that role and
Thank you. Thank you to Toastmaster Bijo for accepting of this role, and all the best for you to take this role for year 2023 and 2024 as a treasurer of Bhavans Toastmasters Club. Moves to for our next role is very important role as club secretary. The club secretary to maintain all the club records and maintain club files, handling the club correspondence and take the minutes of each meeting. Voting in between. Best role player. You need some time or I should proceed?
No, you can proceed, please.
Okay. The club secretary to maintain the club records and maintain club files, handle the club correspondence and take the minutes for each club meeting as well as executive committee meeting. And also club secretary to update the distributing of the roster of the club and current paid membership and keeping the club officer list, current club officer list to the world headquarters to this. And also the club secretary to also assist to treasurer and to dedicate for the Toastmaster in case of any absence of Vice President Education, as well as all the other roles and leaders. You can take the charge of this during any absence of term. And secretary to also occasionally assist to Vice President Education. This is I already told. So these are mainly the key responsibilities of secretary. So for this position, I received the nomination from our club senior member, ever smiling face, Toastmaster Susan Abraham. I received as a nomination of club secretary. So I am open to the motion to all club leaders and who's available on online and offline. So you have any objection or you have any compete for this position, please raise your hands and I will, while I count in 5 to 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, I received none. So with this, the nomination of Toastmaster Susan Abraham for position of the club secretary is okay. So I am giving the concerns and acceptance for Toastmaster Susan Abraham with your voice. Over to Toastmaster Susan Abraham.
I agree for the role.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Susan Abraham, for accepting of this role, and your responsibilities are clear. So with this, I want to congratulate to you to all the best for entire duration of 2023 and 2024 as a club secretary. Moving to our next position is the face of the club. This is we called as Vice President Public Relation. The Vice President Public Relation is promote to the club, to the local community and the media about the club existence and benefits it provides. The Vice President Public Relation to promote the club, update the website content and safeguard of Toastmaster brand identity. It's your job. Notify the media whenever the club does something newsworthy. As Vice President Public Relation, to find yourself writing a news releases, creating and distributing flyers, and maintaining the club presence at various key places and websites and communities to stay current on all the new developments through Toastmaster International, through with the magazine announcement, public announcements, as well as social media sites. So these are few responsibilities of Vice President Public Relationship role leader. So for this, I received a nomination from our Toastmaster member. Is as an engineer, as a profession. Toastmaster Prashant Olangad is I received already nomination. For this position, if anybody compete from the over the online or offline, please raise your hands to compete for this position before I counting 5 to 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I receive none. With this, the Toastmaster Prashant Kaulangad is nominated for the position of Vice President Public Relationship. So I will request Toastmaster Prashant to give your concern and acceptance for this role to year 2023 and 2024. Toastmaster Prashant, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm ready to accept this post as a VPV. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prashant Kaulangad, for accepting of this role for during the 2023 and 2024 as a continuation. And I wish you all the best and do your responsibilities to grow of the club and as well as for our personal development. With this, I am moving to for next position as Vice President Membership. Yes, Vice President Membership to manage and the progress or process of bringing the new guests and transforming into the members. So this is also important for role of all the members as well as Vice President Membership. So invite the guests and making them feel welcome and provide them to information they need to join. Helping, maintaining and consent influx of new people into your club. Also, attentively monitor membership levels and strategy with the rest of executive committee, and about overcoming of membership challenges whenever is occur. So this is a few important responsibilities and roles of Vice President membership. So for this, I received as a nomination from Distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumar G. Revankar. So I open the motion to compete for this position from any of the physical or online attendees. I'll count 5 to 1 to give your open nomination for this role. I'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I receive none. With this, I'm confirming of the nomination of this position, Vice President membership, Distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumar G. Revankar. Please give your consent and acceptance for this role for year 2023 and 2024.
Thank you,
Over to Toastmaster. Yes.
Yeah, I accept the responsibility and position of Vice President for membership for the next year. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Distinguished Anil Kumar Ji Revankar, for accepting of this role for year 22, 23, and 24. So, and I wish you congratulations to you, to all the best, and be with success as this role. So moving to for another important role for our club executive committee member as Vice President Education. Vice President Education should be a member and speeches and projects and serves as a resources for questions about educational awards, speech contests, and mentor program. And Vice President Education is important source of Toastmaster knowledge for all the club members. And it's the Vice President Education job to become familiar with all aspects of Toastmaster educational program. So this is very important role, and the nominations I received with the continuation of the same position for further 1 more year of Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali. If anybody from the open floor and the online members, attendees to compete for this position, so I'll count 5 to 1 to give your nomination for this position. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I received none. With this, I received the nomination for Vice President Education, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali. Please give your concerns and acceptance for this role.
I accept.
Thank you. We all assist you, as I am also accepting for this. If whenever you require, or all other members also you require any help, we are all assist to you. That is, thank you. With this, I'll congratulate you once again to having the Vice President Education for Bhavans Toastmaster Club for 2023 and 2024 duration. Let's last but not least. So the president, the person who sets the tone of the club, are expected to provide helpful, supportive leadership for all the club activities. President is motivate and makes peace and facilitate as required. The president is most occasionally step in and make different decisions, difficult decisions and different decisions, rarely to do without consulting of club members or club officers. So this is a very important, the role of the club president to show respect for all the members, even when you do not agree with them. So this is very diplomatic and very positive and provides leadership for all. Stay, connect, and current all developments through Toastmaster International, leader letters, and announcement of publications in Toastmaster website as well as their social media. For this important position, this year, I received a nomination from Distinguished Toastmaster Pramod Bose. So I open a motion for enter the floor and online members to compete for this position. I need to count 5 to 1 to any have nomination for this position. Please raise your hand or speak up for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I received none. With this, I am confirming that the Toastmaster, Distinguished Toastmaster Pramod Bose nomination for Club President for year 2023 and 2024. I request Distinguished Toastmaster Pramod Bose to give your consent and acceptance for this role and as a responsibilities and roles.
Yeah, I accept the responsibility and the position as
Club President.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Pramod Bose, for accepting and taking this role as a club president. I strongly believe that you have that capabilities to bring our club into good phase and lead in the District 20 as a top one of the club, Bhavans Toastmaster Club. And I congratulate to you and take your responsibilities and roles and do well for 2023 and 2024. With this, our new committee elected to stand up and take the podium, and along with me and all the members, please open, whoever online, please open your video, and offline, please take a podium. All the members, new elected members, I will read from the Sergeant Arms to President. First, Sergeant Arms, Toastmaster Suguna Ganeshan. Please congratulate to her and give a round of applause as electing a Sergeant Arms. The next treasurer, Toastmaster Bijopi Babu. Please give a applause for Toastmaster Bijopi Babu. And as a club secretary, Toastmaster PM Susan Abraham, and give a big round of applause for taking up this role. And as Vice President Public Relationship, Toastmaster Prashant Kavalangad is there in the meeting. Please open your camera. Okay.
No, he left.
Okay, the next is Toastmaster membership. Distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumar Ji Revankar. Congratulations for taking this role and responsibilities. And Vice President Education, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali. Give a big round of applause for taking this role and position. And finally, and I congratulate Distinguished Toastmaster Pramod Bose for accepting and taking the club president role. Over to this, I want to all to congratulate and all the best for next year of 2023 and 24. All the best for you. With this, I conclude as election process. I hope I did my role as acceptable, and everybody, any corrections, please excuse me. And our area district division director, Distinguished Toastmaster Mariam Rangat is present here. I can ask her to open my video or camera or my mic to say congratulations for our new elected committee. Toastmaster Mariam, yes.
Thank you, dear present president, and all my dear fellow Toastmasters, my BTC members. How are you all doing? I would like to say congratulations to all the elect members, and I request you all to serve in Toastmasters with your services, with in respect, with due core values of Toastmasters. And we make more leaders here, so inshallah we'll see next. I just want to say all the best to all my members, and I'm really so excited to be here today. Thank you so very much. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mariam Rangat. And also I want to request to Distinguished Toastmaster Shiva Pramuk to say a few words and congratulations for our new elected committee. Distinguished Toastmaster Shiva Pramukh.
Good evening, all.
Yeah.
It's very happy to see a very vibrant team of ExCom. I'm very happy that BTC will become more and more vibrant during this term. All the best to all the new elected ExCom members.
Thank you. Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Shiva Pramukh. And Toastmaster Zara Ibrahim, can you say a few words of your experience as a secretary for Bhavans Toastmaster Club? You're there?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Yes.
So I would like to congratulate each one of you because I think I could not play my part as I was supposed to do it that way, but I tried my best. And I know this entire committee, I will do wonders, inshallah. And I wish you all the very best of luck. And I'm so happy to see you all, coming this far. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Zara Ibrahim, for sharing your experience, and congratulations for all the new committee. With this, I conclude for this session with a great thanking to everyone to coming forward and taking up the roles of the club leadership roles. With this, I will hand over to stage Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali to conclude the meeting. After that, if you have any feedbacks, we can take the feedback.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Colonel Reddy, for smoothly handling this election process. I know there was not easy because our president Mahesh Iyer was also traveling. Then one of the committee members, Toastmaster Shiva Pramukh, is already present in this meeting. But there was little minus plus on the attendance. Hopefully, this election year, this ExCom will prove more heights to Bhavans Toastmasters Club. I am really short of time because people over here are really from very part, and maybe those who are in India might be sleeping time now. So let me invite our vote counter today, generously accepted this role, Toastmaster Sugana. She will be announcing the result and we will just finish out same time.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Sugana.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Once again, a warm good evening to one and all. Without further ado, it's my honor and privilege to announce today's best speaker, best evaluator, and best role player. Let me announce the best speaker. It's none other than our icebreaker, T.M. Brajis Yamchinan. Please come on stage. Give a round of applause to our speaker, best speaker, Tim Rajesh. Happy congratulations. Next, our best evaluator, it's none other than our online DTM Anil Kumar Ji Revenkar. Best evaluator, Imagine. Last but not least, the best role player. Everyone knows. Give a round of applause to it's none other than our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor. So we'll go for a grouping.
We'll go? Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. See you all. Please be ready for your speech. On 8th of July, we will be having our next meeting. So please come forward and accept your roles. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night. Group picture will take. We need them.
We need
to
go there.
Yes, sir. Anilji,
Hi, dear.
Yeah.
how are you?
Excellent. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Well done.
Is it this is
Yeah.
the way or I got to
No,
improve?
no, it's okay. Array, it's perfectly okay, dear. See, as our VPS said, plus minus will always be there. Don't worry about it. Never.
Yes.
What is important is the show must go
procedure.
on.
The procedure?
Yeah.
Thank you for your support.
That's correct.
It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. The next will be installation of the officers.
Yes.
And we can invite our area director or incoming division director, whoever is possible.
Yeah.
Whoever is available, yeah. If AD is available, fine. Otherwise, DAD can be invited. Whoever is available.
Okay.
Okay. Not a problem.
That
It would be
after
better if
first
you call
meeting,
area director, because area director is new.
it's July 1st or second meeting also we can.
Yeah, next come first meeting, whatever is available. We can do online, offline, whatever is
No,
possible.
first meeting maybe I am the day I am traveling in the night. I don't
Okay.
know what is the right way position. I may not be available. Saturday I am traveling back to Kuwait.
Okay.
So that we have
DTM.
to see.
DTM Anil.
Yeah.
Toastmaster ready. I requested Joshi, Vikram Joshi. He will attend 8th July meeting.
See, now since I am there, if you are facing any difficulty, just let me know.
Okay, sir. He will attend on 8th of July. Thank you.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. No, I will.
We will call district director. Why not?
Yes, yes.
We'll call
I
district
can call
director
DD,
for
DD I will
installation.
call. I will call Mona. No issues.
Yes. She let her install our XCOM. No
Yes.
problem.
Everything is possible. You just tell
Yes.
me. Give me the date, time.
Yes, yes. All just take the concern of the presidency of all the XCOM. Then we will call the DD to come and install our club.
Yes, yes. Let's make a difference. Just give me the date.
Yes.
Give me the date.
Thank you.
Invite.
Bye-bye.
All right. IDD. IPDD, no problem.
Yeah, no problem. We'll do it.
I'll leave. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Thank you.
Okay, dear. Yeah. See, just give me the date. I will get them.
Yeah, that's 8th July is saying, but maybe I may not be available.
Yeah.
But we can do it. No problem.
Yeah, yeah. But this year we'll have a lot of new things coming up. New
Yes.
plans. Yeah. And yes, of course, what has not happened in a few years, we will make some changes this time. And again, we'll prove that we are the role models. BTC is the role model. Yeah. I'll show you how it can be done.
Toastmasters International also there are some changes are coming up. The
Yes.
new things and new learning skills. There
Yeah,
are many things are coming.
Yeah, so many things are coming.
One more today I seen some flash up. What is some bowmaning bones or something is there? Some pop-up is coming on the website. Something is new.
Yeah, no issues, not a problem. But we will do something different this time.
Okay.
Yes,
Take
okay,
care.
dear. Take care, take care. So you are coming for vacation?
Saturday I am traveling back on 8th Saturday, 8th July.
Okay. That's good. Now you are in India?
Yes, Hyderabad.
Okay. That's
No,
good.
otherwise I could be available in physical. I could
Yeah,
not
that's
miss
what I was
this
thinking. I said, this gentleman, I said, maybe I didn't ask. For me, only important was the quorum, because I did not want anybody to point fingers. So
Yes.
immediately I called all these people. I said, don't tell me anything. I want you there. That's it.
Yes.
Very simple. See, my message is very simple. I don't want any excuse. You have to be there. That's it.
Yeah, that we have to improve a little bit, because taking in our membership and our club and they are not facing us, showing us face. That
You
is
will not
sometimes difficult.
No, you will not have any problem much. We'll sort it out. We know how to do it. Not a problem. Only thing that leadership, to my knowledge, was a little bit weak. That's why some things were not that good. Yeah, it was just a leadership issue. But otherwise, I did not see anything there. We have everything with us. Everything is in place. I will collect all my awards, pending awards, when I come to Kuwait.
Yes.
Yeah. They have invited me to Kuwait. I said, okay, no problem. I'll come.
Okay, take care.
Chalo then, take care, dear. All the way.